Friends, once upon a time, there was a very cruel king in a kingdom who would sentence anyone to death for even the smallest mistake. One day, a thief was caught while stealing. When the thief was brought before the king immediately sentenced him to death without asking anything. Hearing this, the thief started laughing loudly. The king was very surprised to see the thief laughing like that. Because when people hear they are sentenced to death, they usually become sad, start crying, or beg for mercy. But this was the first person who laughed like that. The king said, "You fool, I have sentenced you to death. Tomorrow you will be hanged. Why are you laughing?" The thief replied, "I am laughing because just a week ago, a wise yogi taught me a unique skill that could make any horse fly. However, he would take this knowledge with him when he died." The king didn't believe him and offered to spare his life and give him wealth if he could teach his horse to fly. The thief said he could teach the horse to fly, but it would take a year. The king then warned him that if he couldn't teach the horse to fly within a year, he would face a painful death. The thief said to the king, "Your Majesty, I have one condition. For the coming year, my family should receive enough food, clothing, and all their needs so that I can focus completely on my work." The king agreed and set the thief free. When the thief returned home, he found his wife and children crying. His wife asked him how the king had let him go since he was so cruel. The thief explained everything to her. After hearing the whole story, his wife asked if he could really teach the horse to fly. The thief replied, "No." She then asked why he had told the king that he could, knowing he would be killed after a year. Hearing this, the thief gently said, "My dear wife, try to be a bit more positive. Look, the king was going to kill me today, but now I have another year to live." The thief saw three possibilities for the coming year. First, he thought he might die from an illness or an accident. Second, he considered that the king or his horse might die since both were old. Third, if he was destined to die at the king's hands, he thought it was better to wait a year. As time passed, the thief started to worry after 11 months. He began praying to God for protection, promising never to steal again. Then, the king was murdered by his own secret agents, and the kingdom fell under new control. Now the thief was free. He stopped stealing and began to live happily with his family. Friends, the future is uncertain. No one knows what their upcoming time will be like. So, whenever tough times come, always remember that this is just a phase, and time never stops for anyone. Friends, this bad time will pass sooner or later, so we should never lose hope or feel discouraged. Always keep doing good deeds because the good you do accumulates, and you will receive the rewards of those deeds in this life or the next. So, always focus on doing good. To keep hearing positive stories, please like this video and subscribe to the Imagination Story channel. Thank you.